Very well indeed. It's a good game, good day, and I'm a few seconds away from starting the women's game, so let me just log in here and get my final scrambling prep done. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good day. I'll speak to you at the conclusion of this one. Let's see.
Okay, so that's the way. Get me the mark quickly as possible. If I don't have the mark, just that on comms and the 10. Make sure we get, especially the players within 5 meters tackling, we need to get the number and that is cynical. If it's a misjudgment, someone is just 9 meters, let's work hard on the space. Lineouts, the province already told me they want to play quick. Give numbers and we're going to go. So I'm going to make the mark. You've got the front the entire time. If it doesn't travel 5, just chat 5, 5, 5. And then scrum, color, and then the infringement. And then IFOC. I don't know if you, especially with the ladies, IFOC is a big problem. So make sure if it's a pass back, the kicker, 15. We need a rabbit.
The Women's Premier Division is back live this afternoon, and what a division it is proving to be this year. Hotly contested with, of course, the Bulls Daisies running wild as they have for the past few seasons. Another hefty result for them, as you can see on your screen right now, as they overcame the Sharks women to continue their unbeaten run and their inevitable charge towards the playoffs at the very least, and potentially their third title in a row. Some of the other results there, Boland Damas are flying high, had a great match against the Daisies just last weekend on home turf, going down in that one, but showing that they are likely to be the best contenders to stop the charge of the Daisies to win their third title in a row, while the Border Ladies go back-to-back with defeats, having lost to Western Province in their last match down in Cape Town. And the final result from this weekend's matches, the EP Queens losing out oh so narrowly, 14 points to 17 against the women of Free State, who continue to represent themselves well in this year's competition. Last weekend, they knocked over the Golden Lions by 31 points to 26 in dramatic fashion, winning by a very late try. And that leads us to this, what we've come to see this afternoon, right here at Emirates Airline Park in Gauteng. The Golden Lions women hosting DHL Western Province in a pivotal match in the Women's Premier Division. One round of fixtures in this year's competition, as this is a year distinctly focused on preparing for the 2025 Women's Rugby World Cup, which is going down in England in August of this year. And we'll take a look at the table right now. You will notice that the Bulls Daisies are clear of their competition, having won all of their matches with a bonus point, knocking over the Boland Damas and relegating them to second position. They were unbeaten until they met the Bulls Daisies last weekend. But now they sit on 11 points on the chase towards the Bulls Daisies, but unlikely to catch that number one team. All the same, they can secure themselves a home knockout fixture if they retain their position there. The Western Province side, DHL Western Province, having played 3 and won 2 matches this season, they sit in third place on the log there. You can see the Sharks women dipping just underneath them on the back of that loss that they suffered today. So DHL Western Province will be looking to keep themselves in the hunt to hunt down that second position and perhaps get a home knockout round of their own. But whoever, of course, gets there will have to take on the almighty Daisies in that final fixture, potentially. The Border Ladies will be looking to get back into the mix with the fixtures that remain to them, while the Golden Lions women, who will be featured in today's match against Western Province, sitting on just the 2 points. They've played 3 and lost 3 matches, but having lost 2 of those narrowly, they've managed to earn themselves that extra bonus point. In fact, they scored 1 4-try bonus point against Boland, and they lost by less than 7 points against Free State to get themselves onto those 2 points on the log. So they'll be looking to salvage some pride and build up their points tally as they head towards those knockout phases and potentially pull off some kind of miracle. It'll take something special and a collapse from either the Sharks or Border or potentially Western Province as well to open the door to the Golden Lions women. Plenty of youngsters in their squad, Golden Lions, so they are preparing for the future as well in this dynamic and ever-changing landscape of women's rugby in South Africa. Looking at the Golden Lions women lineup, they have a couple of Springboks in their ranks, namely Kolis Watembeko Kuzwayo in the number 1 jersey. They call her Zulu. She's a Springbok. Aliyah Chongan Jamen, a Springbok in the number 8 jersey. Then number 9, Rumandi Potgieter, pivotal player for the Golden Lions women, another of their Springboks. Nalane in the 10 is SA under 20, and she will have plenty to marshal against this Western Province side if the Golden Lions women can secure some possession. Erica Akeji in the 15 is just 20 years of age, and there is the bench for the Golden Lions women. They've got an SA students representative in Fatuma Yalkue in the 21 jersey, and the woman they call the silent killer, the 19-year-old Promise Sitole, is in the number 18. And here is the DHL Western Province lineup, a powerhouse through the history of women's rugby in South Africa, being usurped by the Bulls Daisies of late. Nolosindiso Boy will lead them out, the Springbok captain and really an iconic figure in women's rugby in this country. The most caps ever in the green and gold for the women. Anushka Groenewald, just 20 years of age, in the number 6. They've got a 19-year-old, Brenisha Hess, in the number 8 jersey. Watch out for her. She is impactful. Stiaan Marx will be in the man in the middle today. Watch out for Donnie Phillies in the number 15 jersey, just 19 years of age. So lots of youngsters making their name in this year's competition. Getting us underway, it's Rumandi Potgieter who sends it long, and the mistake immediately comes from Western Province through voice and do. It's going to be a scrum to the home team. Inauspicious start for DHL Western Province women.
Okay, let's listen to my call. Ladies, it's going to be very, very slow. On bind, ear to ear. On set, I want stability. Just wait before your feet. I want stability on set. Crouch.
Let's see how the scrum battle goes.
Bind. Sit.
Stiaan Marx sets the scrum. Lots of movement before the ball comes in.
I just want stability after the hit. Do you want to move? Okay, let's move a little bit, ladies.
So the ground chopping up ever so slightly. There's been 2 days of rain in Gauteng. And then, of course, preceding this match, a derby in the Vodacom URC between the Stormers and the Lions, won by the Lions. Much better set this time around. Well, it's going to be a fierce battle at scrum time, that's for sure. Penalty advantage to the Golden Lions women. Rumandi Potgieter sets away Ngalane, who can't hit his supporting runners. Potgieter clears it. Crisp pass from Potgieter, but a brilliant tackle from Mchazi, identifying the target, putting her head down and making sure the hit was made. Knock-on comes from Singita Simango. Stiaan Marx charging across the field to get to the penalty mark in case Rumandi Potgieter wants to take it quickly. A player picked up by the Golden Lions from the Bulls Daisies just across the Yikske. What an important role she has to play in this Golden Lions side. The number 9, and Potgieter drives it into tackle.
Okay, you're always in charge of the front. Half a meter. Same to you. Half a meter. You're always in charge. Let's open up for me. Open up, please.
3 games, 3 losses. They'll be looking to set it right here. 8 teams in the league. So only 4 matches to play, including this one. Paul Pipudzwa feeds the line out. Brilliantly executed by the Lions. Hands up from Ngwenya, but the ball is passed to her. Terrible error from the Golden Lions women. After a great line out. They are looking sharp to start this match off.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Great scrum from the Western Province woman. Here comes Bronisha Hess. She has a bright future in the game, that's for sure. She's already been to a couple of senior Springbok women's camps. And the clearing kick goes long. Watching the ball bounce, Erica Akeji is bamboozled by it. She has support in the form of Matlamba. Matlamba beats the first. That's the halfway line. The Western Province women have cleared their lines effectively. Potgieter slows it down. In over the ball, and Elisiwe Ndama says she could not secure the turnover. Kick goes long, the bouncing ball again, deceitful. Oh, and a great counter though from Phyllis, accelerating.
Tackle wasn't complete.
As the defenders came her way. And Tabiseng Manimore, the money girl, makes the tackle in the big number 4 jersey. Slow ball here for Western Province, cleared by Mazwi. Going across the gain line, emphatically so, and Elisiwe and Elisa Ndamase. And a penalty to Western Province.
Tackler needs to roll.
Five tries last weekend for the DHL Western Province women as they thwarted Border. They'll be looking to continue that good form that they established at the Hamilton's Rugby Football Club just outside of the Cape Town Stadium.
Step.
Rosalind Boertes tries to feed her captain, Cindy Boy, but it's snatched away by the Lions. An impressive line-out contest, saving the situation. As the DHL Western Province women were beginning to put some territorial pressure on them. Maul called, great defense, surrounding the Lions player and holding her up off the ground, but Western Province women cannot continue to keep their hands on the ball and therefore cannot secure a scrum on the back of that defense. Simango, the police officer, goes charging in. Potgieter, another great pass away, but the Western Province women's defense is rushing up and causing all sorts of trouble for the Golden Lions women. Potgieter ready to get involved if need be. How about that for a hit? Nolutando Kumalo driven backwards. And a penalty to the Western Province woman, turning defense into attack. Mchazi sends it away to Boy. The offload off the ground is impressive to Mokwai. Mokwai gets it away. Bronisha Hess. Hess is away. Hess is in the corner. Oh yes. It's Bronisha Hess opening the scoring here in Gauteng. Lining up the conversion, it's Kirsten Conrad. And asked to list her hobbies. Didn't have something simple like walking her dog. Her hobby is drag racing. The attempt from the touchline is something special. Dropping in over the posts. Another 2 points on the board. What a start for the DHL Western Province women. They lead by 7 points to 0. Well, that'll be frustrating for the Golden Lions women. Such a fine start to the match, only to find themselves 7 points behind. but they can be encouraged with the form with which they started the match. Rumandi Potgieter sends it long to the fly-off of Western Province. Kirsten Conrad, who executed that excellent conversion and now drives the ball into touch beyond the halfway line. What a start for the number 10.
I need you in the trams. I need you in the trams. Okay, there's someone.
Western Province successful there at line-out time. Charging forward is Mazwi. Oh, great riposte there from the Golden Lions women. And a penalty to Western Province. They are making hay while the sun is shining, playing quickly. Here comes Cindy Boy, so dangerous with the ball in hand. Quickly played away by Lauren Adams. They are playing at breakneck speed here. The DHL Western Province women, but they find themselves isolated. The turnover illegal. And Raika Hendricks, the 20-year-old, tries to go racing away.
Tackler needs to get out. There where you are? Yep.
Kirsten Conrad will knock it into touch. Oh, she's got an outstanding boot on her, Kirsten Conrad. Which is a highly valuable asset to have in the women's game.
There's the middle.
Line-out feed, perfect to Anelisiwe Mkabo. Mkabo at the center of the rolling maul. That's DHL Western Province have somewhat lost their way, but now they're back on track with Rosalind Bortas tucked in at the back. Bernicia Hess adds her weight to the situation, peeling away. They just can't keep their feet. Great play from DHL Western Province to get that rolling maul moving, and now there's options galore. Hunted down Kirsten Conrad, but Western Province retained possession. Solid step that, good run forward from Megan Kanameyer. Lauren Adams off to Hess. Open the scoring here at Emirates Airline Park. Nomsa Mokwai dragged down the experienced head in the number 5 jersey. Here comes Mchazi. Adams double stepping, sends it away. Well fielded there by Cindy Boy. Adams away again. Quick play from DHL Western Province. Pandile Mazwi on the charge. Adams away to Kirsten Conrad. Moving it through the hands. Harika Hendricks trying for the outside gap. Look at where they are on the field now. In the strike zone in the blink of an eye. Here comes Kirsten Conrad. She's going to put her head down and charge forward into the shoulders of Chogna Jamen. Away it comes to Conrad again. Moving forward with each and every movement. Can they be stopped? Boy on the charge once more. An inaccurate pass, but it finds Phillies fearlessly into the contact. Adams compromised. The dummy, the charge from Ndu. She feeds it back, knowing that she was under pressure to keep possession alive for Western Province. What a pace they're playing at. Attracting the defenders. The offload from Mazwi there may have found the Golden Lions women wanting. Here comes Boy again. Well marshaled and well tackled by Monemore. Moving it through the hands was Conrad, and on the outside they're dragged down. The Lions defense is holding up so well. Pass away. Bortas not the target. Almost cutting the line open. Nomsa Mokwai.
Got advantage, number 2.
Another penalty advantage to the Western Province women. They've got to score now. Mazwi, the try scorer for the blue and white hoops. They've absorbed the pressure of the Golden Lions women, and they've struck back twice now. Impressively so. There she was waiting, not her first carry in the movement. Great stamina from the front ranker, Thandile Mazwi. No Pinky is what they call her, the Western Province forward of the season in 2023.
Dankie, ek waardeer.
Much simpler effort that time for Kirsten Conrad. She has no problem with it, knocks it over the posts and makes it a 14-0 ball game. Oh, what a start from the DHL Western Province women. Looked like the Lions were making all the play for the first 5 minutes or so,
first
but
drivers is legal, maar die tacklers
all of a
moet van
sudden,
vanaf gerol. Yes.
completely
So die
dominating
first
possession
drivers
in
is perfect.
territory
Dis net die tacklers wat vanaf gery.
with the women of Western Province. Rumandi Potgieter. Send up another restart. Sends it flatter, sends it longer this time. That's very well fielded by Voice and Do, who loves to run. Well, they love to play quick, do DHL Western Province women, and that time the pace working against them. The ball knocked on. Scrum to the Golden Lions women, and they've just got to take advantage of this opportunity to make sure that heads don't drop after the positive start that they made.
Hoekers left of the mark. There we go.
They'll want to keep the ball down this side of the field and capitalize on this opportunity.
Crouch. Point. Sit.
Potgieter feeds. Breaking away from the back is Chognan Jamen. Potgieter gets it away. Msizazwe brought down, gets back up, but did not release the ball as she was tackled.
Tackle was complete, yes.
And that'll be a coach killer just as they get into the field position that they wanted to be. They've coughed up possession yet again. And Timmy Goodwin, coach of the Golden Lions women, will be frustrated with that. Kicked into touch by Kirsten Conrad. Line out to the DHL Western Province women.
Open, sorry, open. Sorry, open for me.
Well, what a contest that was, but just missing out. The DHL Western Province women secure possession through Mkabo. Great distribution from Conrad. She's looked impressive in the number 10 jersey to start this match out. The turnover is good this time. Tandek Ashongwe. Tap and go comes from Galane. Sends it away to Simango. Looking to catch the Western Province defense sleeping. But they scramble well. Oh boy, the knock-on comes from Honono. The SA under-20 representative just could not hold on, and that's a great tackle effort under pressure. Mokwai trying to get away from Ngwenya. Another one of the youngsters in the squad makes the tackle, does Ngwenya, and sent long by Kirsten Conrad. Oh, a furious pace this match is being played at. The Golden Lions women responding to the pace that is set by the DHL Western Province women. And we've got a contest on our hands, cutting the line wide open. Galane dragged down in desperation at the last. Away it goes from Stiaan. Now on the outside, Makamba trying something. Just about making a tackle. Raika Hendricks, the 20-year-old. Make sure that Western Province don't suffer too badly on the back of that. Some physical play in the midfield. Branisha Hess making her hit, but failing to roll away. Cleared by Rumandi Potgieter. Oh, the size and the power of this woman. And Tabi saying, Monimore, the money girl, charging forward. Backwards is the call. Tackle made by Nomsa Mokwai, who's been absolutely everywhere to start this match off. A lung-busting period of play as Rumandi Potgieter chooses to send one long with the boot. Cross-kick attempt unsuccessful. An advantage being played, and the Lions will go again.
Tackler needs to roll away.
So Rumandi Potgieter makes her way to the mark. General of this side. Not just with the kicking duties and the running of play, but you can see the leadership as well. Driven into touch. Now that is an advantageous position to begin from for the Golden Lions women. Can they take advantage here? Big opportunity for Budzwa. Budzwa feeds. That's just about worked out for the Golden Lions women in Ngwenya. sets the ruck, and they will begin from about 8 meters out of the Western Province line, keeping it tight for the time being. Discipline absolutely pivotal for the side in red and white. The pick and go from the powerful Manimore. She crosses the gain line in spite of the attentions of Mazwi.
Got advantage, number 2.
Another
Never
penalty
onside.
advantage to the Golden Lions as Rosalind Bortas is pinged. Now there's a chance. Chognan Jamen is the next to have a go. Potgieter gets it away, tries to employ the back line. The bouncing ball falls into the welcoming arms of
Number
Western
2,
Province.
never onside. Number 2.
Considering quick play, she decides discretion is the better part of valor. Does Ntalane, and the tap and go comes from Potgieter, driven back. Nolutando Kumalo. Anushka Groenewald making a tackle and making it well. There's another knock-on surely coming from Western Province as the Golden Lions are losing ground. Great tackle attempt from Boy, another strong effort. Chopping down Matamba at the knees. Potgieter plays it away. Here may be some gaps. Can they use the hands?
Over.
Considering it well, Mashiane sends it wider. Dragged down Msizazwe.
Release that, she released it.
Msizazwe goes again. Here she comes. Msizazwe crosses the line. The Lions open their account. She is a finishing specialist, the number 14 for the Golden Lions women. Scored against the Free State last weekend. Scores again here on home turf. Put it down, picked it up, caught them sleeping. Went for the line, and Msizazwe got there in the end.
Ek sal, dankie. Dankie baie.
Tough effort this one will be for Rumandi Potgieter. Fair bit of distance to travel the ball does have. And she strike it clean. She does. Not a good enough connection though. It goes wheeling away and the scoreline remains 14 points to 5. But the Golden Lions women are in the game. Slowly making their way to the halfway line, the Western Province women, and Kirsten Conrad will get us back underway when she's good and ready. The restart is up and away, chased down by Anelisiwe Mkabo. Have some energetic loose forwards do Western Province women alongside Nomsa Mokwai, the number 5 in the second row. Got a lot of pace and fitness. Looking for that touch and finding it, Rumandi Potgieter, but she was outside of her 22, meaning the lineout will take place from the point at which she kicked it. And Western Province women are on the attack again.
6, open up 6. Thank you.
Bortas. Oh, feeds the line out. Mkabo rising high to receive it. They set that rolling maul, and the Lions' defense has not looked too impressive on the back of this line-out play. But they do now reload with numbers and drive the Western Province women back. Let's see if Bortas has retained control this time. It is a scrappy rolling maul as it was before. There's another penalty advantage waiting. In over the ball. Honono.
Number 1, side entry, number 1.
No time to waste, Western Province. They always want to keep the pace high. Adams taps and goes and sends it to Conrad. Conrad weighing up her options, beats a couple and gets the pass away. Brilliant play from Conrad, presenting the opportunity on the outside for Doni Phyllis. Phyllis is in! She's a try-scoring machine, Phyllis. Last weekend against Border, and again this weekend against the Lions. The number 15 gets the job done for DHL Western Province. The tackle almost good enough, but slipping off was Shongwe, which gave a second chance to Phyllis. And that is a gut punch to the Golden Lions women.
5.
With the shot clock counting down. Oh, she struck the post. Kirsten Conrad unsuccessful with that conversion attempt. But an impressive start here from Western Province. Voice and Do waiting for the pass. But you see all those cover defenders from the Lions wise to hold on to the ball from Doni Phillies to make sure that she didn't start flirting with that touchline. But then, what do you know? She slips through the tackle and is able to capitalize immediately, getting herself another 5-pointer. Potgieter will have to launch another restart high. Sends another flat one to the Western Province women who have fielded these restarts well. And how about that for some dedicated running? Solid stuff from Anushka Groenewald, the youngster, just 20 years of age. Here comes Boertes. Looking well drilled, Western Province. Growing into this season of theirs, short season though it may be, with just one round of fixtures in the pool stage in this year's Women's Premier Division. Lauren Adams, who scored a try against Border as well. In Western Province's second win of the stats is surely forward. Popped out to Mazwi from Kirsten Conrad, disguised it well enough to get away with it. Conrad plays another flat one, that to Mchazi. Hits the line with aggression. Here is Conrad. She is absolutely weaving magic out there, the number 10 for Western Province. Adams dragged down in the tackle, who's had a great start to the match as well. Voice and Do, full of energy herself. Here's Hess. Hess driving her legs through the tackle. Oh, look, some pain etched across the face of Tandeka Shongwe there. But now there's a gap opening up for Mkabo. Mkabo dragged down by Honono. Away by Adams, quick play from Western Province. Opportunities arising on the outside. Raika Hendricks cuts back in and is dragged down. They're inside the Lions' 22-meter line and attacking with vigor. Now Boy gets it away. Adams evading the players. Here comes Ndamase. Adams, did she touch that ball? No is the answer from referee Marx. Played away by Conrad. Oh, and under pressure, Conrad on the loop. Can't get her kick clean away, but Western Province women remain on the front foot through Mokwai. The experienced head sets the ruck. Oh, the working feet of Anushka Groenewald. She gets the step in. She beats the last defender. That is scintillating stuff from the number 6. It's another try for Western Province. The deftness of this footwork. Groenewald, the number 6, lines up her opposition rather. Msizazwe could not complete the tackle. Neither could Potgieter. And around the outside goes Anushka Groenewald. A brilliant try from the young flanker. Exasperating stuff for the Golden Lions woman to continue defending this style of rugby from Western Province, which comes wave after wave after wave. And they've racked up a couple of tries here in the first half. The Golden Lions women are going to have to find a way to slow them down. Another outstanding connection on that kick coming from Kirsten Conrad. Groenewald, oh, you love to see it. The inside-outside step from the flanker. Doesn't have electrifying pace on the outside, but had enough in the tank to get to the line. And to the line she did go. Over goes the number 6. And these young Lions go again. That restart outstanding from Rumandi Potgieter. Chasing it down on the outside was Tobila Msizazwe, the Puma, as they call her, but she just couldn't get there. Well measured, it almost worked out perfectly. Fine line out that from Western Province woman. Mokwai taking it down, and here comes Bronisha Hess in the midfield. She is a weapon. Played away by Adams. They just love keeping the ball in hand, do these women of Western Province. And on the outside, Raika Hendricks trying to get away and stretch the legs. You can see she just wants some space to run into, and she will run free. How about that for a dedicated line from Mokwai? Lighting it up here in the first half. The hands from Mazwi, the front ranker, multi-talented. Kirsten Conrad, the bouncing ball is successful. Voice and Do rips them up. Voice and Do looking to stretch away. She's beat a couple. Dragged down in the tackle by her winger, Msizazwe. Eventually recovering and making it to Ndu. She looks dangerous. Spreading the ball wide is Kanameyer. Another penalty advantage. The pressure that Western Province is applying on the Golden Lions women is unrelenting. Adams patiently waiting for the ball this time, and that's surely
number
illegal.
11, never onside, number 11.
Frustration creeping into the Golden Lions women, no doubt. Kirsten Conrad, law enforcement officer who hails from Malmesbury, knocks the ball into touch. And the Western Province woman will have another go. How about this from Voice and Do? Ripped up the first defender, cut back in field, beat the second. An unconvincing effort at the tackle there from Honono, but getting back in field to make that tackle. The dedication from Msizazwe. Great line out again from DHL Western Province woman, Anelisiwe Mkabo.
Got advantage, number 1. Side
Took it
entry.
in. Well, another penalty advantage. That is got to be tough to deal with for the Golden Lions women. They just keep on forcing themselves to have to defend again and again. Mchazi looking for a gap, goes to ground. Adams slows it down, which has seldom happened in this match. Setting up the next wave of attacks. Cindy Boy starts it off, crosses the game line. Adams slows again, waiting for some hard runs from Mazwi, but finds Rosaline Bortus in the end. Patience shown from the number 9. Now she changes direction and hits Conrad. Conrad sends it along to Kanameyer. Brought down by Kuzwayo, a Springbok woman. Bronisha Hess puts her head down and powers
Ball
forward.
is out.
Well, that one difficult to deal with. And a handling error
Number 1, side entry.
sees us go back for that penalty advantage.
Number 1, eating the second layer.
Tough season so far for the Golden Lions women. Lost their first match to Boerland 57-20. Lost their second to Border by just 27 points to 12. A heartbreaker, coming closer and closer each time.
Line is the
They
middle.
lost against the Free State,
Line is the
31
middle.
points to 26 by a heartbreaking try right at the death.
Line is the middle. Lions, open up. Line is the middle. Open up.
The Western Province woman looking to turn the screw. Looking to add to this 21-point lead. It's fed in by Rosalind Bortus, and they set that rolling maul again, which has been so devastating. This time, the Golden Lions woman defended well from the get-go. Don't give those few meters up to the Western Province woman, but now they do. Wrapping around the corner.
That's short.
Short of the line, they'll have to go again, but they have another penalty advantage all the same. Mazwi can't handle. Here comes Cindy Boy. Puts her head down and charges for the line. Bronisha Hess!
Good job.
She's in on the double. 2 tries to the big young number 8, who is set to dominate the landscape of Springbok women's rugby in times to come. No doubt about it. She's got all the talent in the world. Hess, effortless. Another attempted conversion on the way from Kirsten Conrad, as the scoreboard has completely run away from the Golden Lions woman here in the first half. Conrad. Well, she's struck it unclean for once. She's been almost perfect to start this match off. Perhaps sporting a bit of a limp there on the knee, which is wrapped up. Really would not want to see her pick up an injury. So impressive has she been, and of course this crucial
Nommer 1 by die
World
mol.
Cup
Sy kom
year.
heeltyd. Sy hierdie
One last
second
look at
leier.
Hess.
So as hy
Al draai hy moet sy nog steeds. Yes. So sy kom so second leier, so sy het nie die voorste ouens nie.
even if it turns, you can't hit it on the side. You need to join at the front.
Ja, so you have to hit the people in front, not the side.
Well explained there from Stiaan Marx, and a check-in from Rumandi Potgieter, making sure that the message is well delivered. Keeping good relations with the referee as well. Now that is a great kickoff, landing just across the 10-meter line, just about perfect from Rumandi Potgieter. Msizazwe takes it on, and now here comes Budzwa. They've got to be responsible with possession here. They've seen so little of it in recent times here in the first half, after dominating the opening minutes. Potgieter stands at the base of the rack, having to slow down just for a moment there. Kumalo looked like she wasn't going to cross the gain line, but eventually she did. Potgieter sends one hanging up to that right wing where she knows she's got strike force galore. Just goes bouncing into touch. Unfortunately, if the bounce was different, Voice and Do would have been under pressure. You can see the tactic that they're trying to employ there to set off the likes of Erica KG and Tobila Msizazwe to chase after those balls, catch them in the air and put Western Province women under pressure. The lineouts are working absolutely brilliantly for the women in blue and white hoops. Here comes one of the try scorers, Anushka Groenewald. Adams, she really facilitates the pace of play that the Western Province women look to play at. Knock-on comes in the midst of that offload. But the way that Adams is able to unleash her backline, Lauren Adams, the number 9 for the Western Province women, just keeps them moving forward, whether it's Kirsten Conrad receiving or one of her big strike runners moving the play forward. It's very impressive stuff. It's electrifying rugby from the Western Province women, who are clearly improving as this season goes on. So while it may be the Boland Damas set in second position as it stands, in the remaining matches, who knows what may happen, and who knows who may prove to be the biggest competition for the two-time champion Bull Daisies. Potgieter waiting to see stability, which eventually comes, and now the Golden Lions women go driving forward very impressively. Chognan Jamen gets it free. Here's Potgieter, waits for the defense to come to get a pass away, but Msizazwe can't hold on. Oh yeah, this is our time to shine. You heard the message loud and clear. I think that's Sinalo Honono. Inspirational words.
Can go here.
She's losing the pie.
Okay, I will check for you.
In fact, it looks like Koli Swakuzwayo, the number 1 prop, it was telling her teammates, this is our time to shine. You saw what happened at the last scrum. Can they repeat the dose? Potgieter waits for that stability again, feeds the scrum. You can hear the cries of the Golden Lions women. Another penalty advantage. Potgieter sends one wide again. Voice and Do struggles to handle it, goes into touch once more. That tactic not working out for the Golden Lions women. The message loud and clear again.
Number 3, pulling out of the contest.
Koli Swatembe Kakuzwayo, a.k.a. Zulu.
Captain, scrum. Here's the mark.
Just about getting that penalty advantage. As
we're going to have to
Jamen
look after this, otherwise I'm going to have to send someone to the bin.
allowed
We
the
can't
ball
be standing
to
up
roll
under
at the
pressure
back
the
of the
entire
scrum.
time. That's 2 scrums in a row now.
Stiaan Marx lays down the law, threatening that there will be a yellow card unless the rules are adhered to.
Crouch!
And the front row stays down. Pressure on Western Province.
Sit!
Potgieter waits for the stability, feeds the scrum, and the Lions go to work, feasting on the Western Province women's tight 5, driving them backwards. You may hear the double blast on the whistle now, and indeed you do.
Captain.
This spells trouble.
And number 3. Okay. Number 3. You're also wearing number 3.
28
Oh, number 28. She's pulling out of the contest. It's 2 times in a row, and then I warned you, that's the 3rd time.
Yellow card, not for the number 3, who is Tandila Mazwi, but for the prop wearing number 28. I'm quite sure is Annelise Sandamase.
Captain, scrum, okay?
Well, no rest for the wicked. Another scrum being called by the Golden Lions women. They have found their point of preference, a place where they can make a difference. As Koliswa Kuzwayo informed them, this is our time to shine. Well, how about that? A multifunctional player in their ranks, Anushka Groenewald, shifts from the flank into the hooker position. No substitution needed. Western Province go again with Rosalind Buertes playing loose head prop and holding up reasonably well, but another penalty advantage is coming for the team in red and white. Keeping the ball in the back of the scrum this time, Chognan Jamen, but now the Golden Lions women have some space to run into. Ngalane, 5 meters short, she's brought down. It's go time for the Lions here. Can they capitalize? Honono plays it away. Powered forward by Chognan Jamen. In over the ball is Buertes. Played away eventually, but slowed down that ball so effectively. Another penalty advantage. Kumalo drives the Golden Lions forward. Patient, and that's what they need to show. Here comes the big, powerful Monimore, fielded back, but can they cross the line here? Oh no, stop short. Desperate defense from Western Province. Potgieter sends it away, and the cage is in the corner. Dedication from the home team pays off. 15 against 14. They believed in themselves, and they get over the line before the halftime break. Relentless attacking pressure. Potgieter saw the opportunity, fed the perfect ball to Erika Akeji, and the 20-year-old powerhouse in the 15 jersey.
Nog, hier op die hoekie, ja.
Gets over the line for the home team. Rumandi Potgieter just trying to buy herself a meter or 2 infield. She's going to have a challenging conversion attempt from just about right on the touchline. You've got to love that tenacity from the home team. Under pressure as they were, they stayed true to their task. Rumandi Potgieter. What a strike on that one, but it goes wide. And the scoreline remains 31 points to 10. Brilliant pass that, skipping out the defender of Cindy Boy, identifying the one strike opportunity she had on the outside, who was Erika Akeji. And Elme Krier onto the field in the 23 jersey. Does that mean we've seen the last of Kirsten Conrad? The hooter sounds. Oh, what a take on the fly. Brilliantly done by Sindiswa Ngwenya. The exuberance of youth. The 20-year-old takes it in.
Step. No,
Rumandi Potgieter is going to send this one high. Roll the dice on a high ball. Voicendu takes it in easily and beats the first defender. She has a deadly sidestep. She kicks it long, and she's after this one. It's bouncing into the dead ball area. Potgieter seen enough. And wisely so. Too much distance to travel for the Golden Lions women to close out the half. 15 against 14. They will feel buoyed by the effort that they put in towards the end of that half. The power of their scrum bringing them back into the contest, although they still have a ways to go. 21 points rather, behind their opposition as it stands. They go into the halftime break with that try in the bag, with some ascendancy gained, and they will look forward to the second 40 minutes.
I get you gehoor. Perfect, dankie. Yeah.
40 minutes down and 40 to play here at Emirates Airline Park in Johannesburg, Gauteng, where the Women's Premier Division is well underway. We're in round 4 and 7th place plays fourth.
Captain, you happy
8
so
teams,
far?
of course, in the Women's Premier
happy so
Division.
far?
The Golden Lions having played 3 and lost 3 thus far.
Number 9 is doing.
Let's listen
Number
in.
9.
The number 9. She's taking time to put the ball in when the
I want stability, so I said everyone must stand still
because
before
what
she
they
feeds.
do immediately when the ball is in, before the ball is in, they started to do this and then they strum us.
Okay, I will
You
check
check
for you.
like that,
100%, I'll check for you. Otherwise, you've good, Captain. Perfect.
Nolosindiso Boy, captain of Western Province, captain of
Captain!
South Africa's women, having a conversation
Captain!
with referee Stiaan Marx about the scrummaging of the Golden Lions, which absolutely destroyed Western Province towards the end of that first half. We're back underway with Alme Krier, who has replaced the general in the number 10 for Western Province women, Kirsten Conrad. And the knock-on immediately
Advantage.
comes
Knock
from
on.
the Golden Lions woman. Here's Voice and Do, who was so electrifying in the first half. Look at the power of the big Ntabi saying Monimore. So impressive, the number 4 for the Golden Lions women. Cannot secure possession though.
Advantage over.
Hess with the offload. How about that for running? Ngabo stretching away. She beats another. Ngabo for, oh yes! Ekeji shuts it down. The chance still there for Western Province women, taken on by Alicia Willemse. Here's Bronisha Hess looking for the hat trick, driven backwards in the tackle. They go again through Rosalind Bortas, and Western Province are in. Engaging rugby from the Western Province women. You cannot take your eyes off of it. Rip-roaring stuff. They cut the line and they capitalize on their opportunity. Once they have a chance, they make sure to go and go and go again at great pace with incredible intensity, and they cross the line once more. The Golden Lions women left reeling with the extra woman on the field. They've allowed the DHL Western Province women to score first, and they will be smarting from that. Big boots to fill, as Alme Krier have. Replacing Kirsten Conrad, who was almost immaculate from the tee. That one just goes away for Alme Krier. And Western Province add just the 5 points to their tally. What an electrifying break it was, off the back of the Hess pass to her loose trio partner, Anelisiwe Mkabo, eventually leading to the try for Rosalind Bortas. So still with time in the sin bin for their front ranker, sent from the field, Ndamase, and here's Rumandi Potgieter to get us back underway. It's another well-measured kick, that dropping just over the 10-meter line, and it's one possession back for the Golden Lions women, who start off a thrashing attack right away. Turnover attempt no good. Potgieter arrives to clear the ball from the base of the rack, and the home team have possession and the extra woman on the field. The inside step comes from Shongwe, creating some space on the outside for Makamba, but the cross-cover defense from Western Province good enough to shut that down. Potgieter away to Monimore. Monimore with the offload in contact. She is effective. Kumalo there and support. Oh yeah! Kuzwayo laying down the law. Chogna Njamen carries the movement forward. Tremendous energy from the Golden Lions woman. Hurt by that opening try, but not put away clearly. The pass on the outside for Msizazwe, who loses control at the pivotal moment. And Western Province capitalize on possession. Can they clear their lines? Here's their captain, Boy. She really knows how to move forward, negotiate contact with that body control. Bring calm to a dangerous situation. Clear under pressure, finds touch. What a response from the Golden Lions women.
It's your ball.
So the chance has not gone away inside the opposition's 22. And then make the most of this opportunity.
Western Province, open up for me, please. Thank you.
Stiaan Marx handling the technicalities. The line-out feed from Bourgeois. The contest from Western Province is brilliant. Portes goes breaking away. Portes being hunted down by Kuzwayo. The inside ball is brilliant to the pace in Ngabo. Ngabo's too quick. She's going to get away from one and all. Ngabo's going all the way this time. What an unbelievable try. Going coast to coast. Western Province women, they're in again. An energy-sapping, heart-breaking try for the Golden Lions to concede. But what about the physical talents of this woman? Aneli Siwe Mkabo, Madolo is what they call her, getting away from the pace of Tobila Msizazwe and getting over the line. Last time she was dragged in after she cut the line. This time she would not be stopped. Western Province forward of the season in 2023 scores, and Elme Krier converts the try. 7 points on the board for DHL Western Province. What a start they've made to the second half. That offload created the opportunity, but the opportunity had to be finished off. Running away from two backline players. Mazwi gets away from Simango, and in the end, Msizazwe's desperate effort not enough to bring her down. Well, the lungs must be burning for both of these sides. And the Golden Lions women will be heartbroken by the way the second half has started after showing such promise at the end of the first. The restart goes long this time, taken in by Voice and Do. The tackle sliding high and a penalty advantage against Sinalo Honono, who they call Duracell. You can see why. She has got never-ending energy. The former SA Under-20 representative who scored a try against Free State in their last outing for the Golden Lions women. Elme Krier, formerly of Marty's, sends that long. Varsity Cup champion in 2023 and runner-up in 24.
Red, open up, Red.
The Varsity Cup competition back underway, and the women taking part in that yet again. Another positive sign for the growth of the women's game in this country. To be creating pathways to these levels and to, of course, the highest level being Springbok Women's Rugby. To continue growing the talent pool.
Just hold.
Through initiatives like the Varsity Cup for Women. Back onto the field. The time on the yellow card has expired for Ndamase. Just take a look at that scoreboard. In the time that she was off, the Golden Lions women threatened to make a comeback. But the way the second half has started has been absolutely exhilarating from the Western Province women, who packed down another rolling maul, which has been reasonably successful thus far against the women in red and white. And now they try to employ their backline. Solid tackle from Simango. Released it, got up and went again, did Megan Kannemeyer. They've got numbers out to the left if they can control the ball. Not much space to work with, though. Damasa with the fresh legs out of the sin bin carries them forward. Here's Hess. She scored 2 already today. I mean, she is a special player, Hess. Always driving through the point of contact. Never accepts that she is being tackled. Cindy Boy, the offload just before the contact. Perfect. Keeping the team moving forward, just as they threaten to be stopped and sent backwards. Philipsa sends one over the top. The bouncing ball, difficult to deal with, stays in field for the time being. Oh, kept in field, but with a hand in touch.
She took it out, or she took it. So it's still there. It was out before she touched it.
Living dangerously, Sionela Makamba. But it will still be a line out to the Golden Lions women. Poppy Boodzwa. With ball in hand, Rosalind Boertes.
Step, step, step. We have 2 nines, you have 2.
It's getting to the point of the line out and putting her hand up in the face of her opposite number. Making sure to slow things down.
2 receivers.
So he warned them, did Stiaan Marx. Romandi Potgieter off the back of that free kick, taps it and sends it long. What a kick that was from Potgieter. Finds touch on the halfway line.
there was another 9 years as well.
So I think
You got
Rosalind
the
Bortus
line.
in the end being pinged for being the second scrum half in that line-out situation. You can only have one person standing out just to the left of that line-out, as you can see now, where Nushka Groenewald is standing. Oh yes, rising high and stealing that one away, slapping it back towards her teammates. The Golden Lions woman secure turnover from line-out ball, and that pass was almost a hospital pass to Tandekwa Shongwe from Alia Chognan Jamen. Potgieter goes long with the boot again. Voice and Do marshals that well and brings it in. And she is so dangerous on the run, and Do sends it over the top. Western Province women have a woman down in center field, as you may have seen there briefly. Oh yeah, that is brilliant work from the winger. Got to the ball, got hands on it and affected the turnover. Then chooses to slow things down, having won so much possession for her side.
Ja, Marcus, ja.
What an effort from the left wing for the DHL Western Province woman, Voice and Do, who has been impressive. Represented UWC and UJ as well as the Rhinos Academy. And then, of course, was briefly a Lion as well.
Time's off.
Top point scorer for Western Province in 2024, the number 11, Voice and Do. That's Stiaan Marx making his way across field to assess the injury suffered by inside center for Western Province, Sesetu Mchazi. And it looks like it may just be cramp for the number 12 from Khayelitsha, who represents a Busy Bee Rugby Football Club. As part of the leadership team for this Western Province side.
Can we go?
Stiaan Marx has seen enough. Thumbs up.
Time back on.
Gets back to her feet. Sporting somewhat of a limp. She needs the magic spray. Another quality line out from Western Province. Their system's working well. Anushka Groenewald had it tucked under her arm. Not very much secured. The Golden Lions woman able to get hands on it and steal it away. What a match she's having, Monemore. Potgieter sends it. They've got an overlap on the outside here. The Golden Lions woman, can they capitalize? They feed it wide to the free running Mokwebo. Mokwebo dragged in and tackled brilliantly by the flanker Anelisiwe Nkabo. There's a card coming here. And it's for the right wing of Western Province. Raika Hendricks, the 20-year-old, makes her way to the touchlines. From Brackenfell
Number
Rugby
14
Club.
from the side.
Entering from the side.
Scrum.
Penalized and a scrum called by the Golden Lions woman. Now, if you're watching the first half, you'll know that this spells danger for Western Province. Got absolutely dominated at scrum time towards the end of that half, which resulted in the yellow card for the front ranker
You want to move
Damase.
there? Okay, let's move a little bit
So
more.
much space to work with here for Mokwebo. And Sarah Mokwebo cut back in field, beat that defender, but look at the effort on the cover defense from Mkabo. Wow, she is an athlete, the number 7. Entering from the side in the end there was Raika Hendricks.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Rumandi Potgieter feeds the scrum. The Golden Lions woman will look to keep this one in the back and drive
Goal
forward.
advantage.
Another penalty advantage on the back of a scrum. They are absolutely dominating the set piece. Away it goes from Potgieter to Kalane. Moves it on to Mshiane. But the error eventuates.
Number 3. Number 3.
No question in the mind
Captain.
of Koliswa Kuzwayo, the Springbok they call Zulu,
No, it's number 3.
who in
Number
the first
3,
half
wheeling the scrum.
announced to her side, this is our time to shine when the scrum was called. And shine they did, absolutely dominating. And now the changes come in for Western Province woman, Lucelle Hanekom.
Okay, ladies, we have 2 fresh legs. My call is very, very slow. On bind, ear to ear, on set. I want stability before the 9 feet.
Try scorer against Border, Luciella Hanekom, and Anushka Ekron. Ekis, the 20-year-old, comes onto the field as well.
Point. Sit.
Can the two changes from Western Province make a difference at scrum time?
Okay, perfect, 100%.
Classic scrum off chat coming from Alicia Willemse,
On bind ear to ear.
barking out orders to her scrum.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
Rumandi Potgieter prepares to feed. Feed she does. The Lionswomen, in spite of those two changes, looking to have the same effect. But Western Province women have been reinvigorated, holding their own at scrum time. Great tackle that from Chazi. Potgieter with the offload. Wonderful step from Ngwenya. Even better tackle. Keeping the pace high. Ntalane steps in at halfback and sends it away. Great line run there from Mashiane, making some space on the outside for Mokwebo, who keeps the play alive. The pass to Msizazwe. Msizazwe, who scored a try already today, gets her knees to ground, puts the ball down and goes again.
Tackle.
Msizazwe, no space to rise to her feet again this time. She sets it down and away it is to Mashiane, bunched up close to the ruck somewhat, the Golden Lions women. They need some depth in their back line. Potgieter gets it away to Budzwa. Budzwa! Double tackle, she's driven backwards. Potgieter gets it away, and there's Mashiane again, shining in the second half. Good run from Chogna. Njamed, a chance on the outside, puts it down, goes again, but can't control the ball. Msizazwe stopped short. The counter ruck strong from Mokwai. Wow, well, that will be a frustrating effort. Mokwai making the difference with that counter ruck.
Line is the middle.
Never say die attitude from the Western Province woman pays dividends again. How close was this? Chogna and Jamen lined up the defenders, sent it outside, but the tackle from Voice and Do. Hanekom sends one over the top, perfectly executed to Bronisha Hess. Hess sends an inaccurate ball infield. The hack forward may just prove profitable here. A physical play from Honono. Wasn't able to pick the ball up, so just leaned into the contact there. Didn't work out in the end. It's another scrum feed to the Golden Lions women, but the Western Province women will be reinvigorated after the efforts of this last scrum, the latest one in the first half, rather.
Crouch. Bind. Sit.
They're back again, the Golden Lions
Got
women.
advantage.
Made a bit of an adjustment. The instructions of Kumalo to Rumandi Potgieter to just wait a moment before feeding, and they are dominant at scrum time once again.
Lose it. Scrum.
Can you please check for a set early on that side?
I'm happy. I'm standing here the entire time. Yeah, I'm happy.
So Rumandi Potgieter making sure that referee Stiaan Marx is
Okay, let's just
aware
move this way.
of the complaints of Nolutando Kumalo from the Golden Lions. Hometown player for this Lions side. Hails from right here in Johannesburg. Rumandi Potgieter, who hails from Durban, the former Bulls Daisy, the Springbok.
Crouch.
Prepares to feed the scrum again.
Bind. Sit.
Can they dominate? The Golden Lions women well set, they're low, they drive through, but the Western Province women resist, and this time no penalty advantage comes from it. Can they capitalize with ball in hand here? The Golden Lions woman looking to create space on the outside with Msizazwe. Msizazwe! Searing speed from the right wing. Another try for the Golden Lions. She is one heck of a player, the number 14 for the red and white. The offload here, they manufactured this move to create some space for Msizazwe. And finally she had some green grass to run into. And run into it she did, stretching away from the defense over the line for the try. Rumandi Potgieter's effort at the posts, unsuccessful this time around. But what a leader she has been for this team. 15 points on the board to the 43 of the DHL Western Province women. One last look at this try. The pace of Msizazwe making it count for the Golden Lions. Great effort at the tackle. Looked like that may have been Lauren Adams. Just have to confirm that. Looks like she shifted into the fullback position. Well, of course, Alicia Willemse has come off the bench for the blue and white hoops. Oh, it's a great kickoff. Under pressure, running onto the ball. Sindisiwa Ngwenya could not hold on. The young 20-year-old knocked it on, and there's a knock-on advantage here to the Western Province women. That is how you run the ball up next to a rack. Lucelle Hanekom knocking the defenders backwards. Here comes Cindy Boy looking to continue the hard running from Western Province.
Got advantage for knock-on.
But the mistake comes and Poppy Bourgeois pounces on the ball. Still full of energy here. The woman of the Golden Lions. Stiaan was the next to run it forward. And now comes Masingita Simango, the police officer. Building up a couple of phases, the Golden Lions women. They need to do more of this. That's when they'll find their gaps. They have the athletic talent to capitalize on those when those opportunities come. Mokwebo, the latest to carry it forward for the team. How impressive has this young lady been? And Tabi Singh, Money Moore, the money girl.
Tackle!
Bodies all over the place for Western Province, slowing the ball down as the Golden Lions women are complaining of. And eventually the penalty comes. Would they like to scrum? That's the question. Centre field just beyond the halfway line.
She can't.
We can, yes, we can. We can. Yes, it's
Rumandi Potgieter in constant communication with her scrum pack, letting them make the decision. Are they ready to scrum? Do they have the energy to repeat the dose, to win another penalty advantage, as they have done so many times today? But the Western Province women have looked far better at scrum time since those changes. Lucelle Hanekom and Anushka Ekron coming onto the field. Stiaan Marx is enjoying the fun as well today.
We have a sub here. We have a sub.
A change for the Western Province women coming onto the field. Zandi Swakozwa of Busy Bees Rugby Football Club.
Crouch. Bind. Shake.
Well, look at that. Powering through the defense of Western Province women at scrum time there. It's another dominant one from the Golden Lions women. And just as they had the overlap, the offload goes to ground and Kalane taking her eyes off the ball.
Again, another one.
Number 7, offside.
Well, she absolutely loves her scrumming. Does Kolius Wakuzwayo. That's the kind of attitude that sees you into a green and gold jersey as she has occupied.
Crouch.
One. Test. Toss.
Point. Sit. We're just slipping, ladies. All of us are slipping. Let's just move.
Guys, let's go, Lion. Let's go, Lion. Time square. Stop,
We go low. Anuska, take
Crouch. Point. Sit.
Can they repeat the dose here? Potgieter feeds the scrum. The Western Province women standing strong and driving back. Chogna and Jamen forced to clear from the base. Wonderful offload that. And Mokwebo sent it away on the outside to the electrifying Msizazwe. The tackle made just outside the Western Province 22-meter line now. Can they make this good? Budzwa the latest to carry it forward off the offload from Honono. Budzwa gets the ground. Potgieter sets it free for a money goal. Backwards is the call. Kalane picks up. Potgieter slows it down, sets up the attack, and the Golden Lions women go driving forward. Inside center, Simango the latest to receive, and then Shongwe, the experienced lock. Head down and power forward from Makamba. Makamba brought down in the tackle of Marie Daluzi.
You're off your feet.
Potgieter. Away it goes. Oh, there's an injury for the Golden Lions woman. Getting treatment now. She is just off of your screen. Rumandi Potgieter's pass cannot be held onto, and powering forward comes Lucelle Hanekom. There's a real chance here for the Western Province women. If they send one over the top, there is nobody home. Both teams have one player down, but on we play as they're both getting treatment on the field as play continues. Played away there by Alicia Willemse. Lucelle Hanekom is irrepressible.
Counter is good.
Oh, thank you.
What a match Xoliswa Kuzwayo is having. Not just at scrum time, but in open play as well. She is making her presence count. The counter-rack winning a penalty for the Golden Lions women. And now we have a chance for Stiaan Marx to head over to the injured players and see what the problem may be. And if there's going to need to be replacements here. One for the Lions, one for Western Province.
Is that a leg? Okay, perfect.
Now the harsh realities of the game of rugby, the leg injury, just a muscular injury. Glad to hear that. And she comes limping from the field, supported by the physio. And with a little bit of a help from her friends and her coaches, able to get to the touchlines. See how it came about. Just maybe a dead leg at that moment.
Is she going to be fine, or do we need the spine board? Okay, you're just checking. Perfect.
For Thandeka Shongwe. As for the DHL Western Province women, we'll have to identify a number.
We had an off-field incident in the stands as well.
Oh, wow.
He could fall down the stairs or something.
Oh.
An off-field incident in the stands, as you may have heard from the assistant referee there. So that's not too serious.
They still need it.
I don't know. I want to.
It's good to have a crowd in here. Small though it may be, on the grandstand side of the stadium to watch this women's rugby. So making 100% sure that we have the very best treatment for the women on the field. Frustration, I believe it may be
She gonna be fine? She's fine, thank you.
She's coming off. She's coming off. She's coming off. Cara, she's coming off.
It is Cara Kutsia indeed. She's coming off is the call. Typical rugby player. When asked if anything is wrong, she said, "Nah, it's just my neck. Just my neck." Keen to play on, but that's why you have the wisdom of the coaches on the touchline to make sure you protect the best interests of the players out there on the field. That one's not going to be finding touch. Voice and do. Wow, she plays with a full heart, does the left wing for Western Province, sends it long. And the Golden Lions women will have to counter-attack from just inside their own half. Masingita, Simango. Potgieter sends it away. Not a lot of depth in the Golden Lions. Backline when they run, but that's a good, powerful bump from Matamba, left wing for the home team. Here's Kumalo. Dragged down in the tackle of the imposing figure of Marie Daluzi, one of the try scorers for Western Province against Border last weekend. Potgieter looking to split the difference between the two Western Province defenders. Great angle on the kick, just could not get it towards the touchline. And the former number 9 now playing in the fullback position. Lauren Adams looking to stretch away. Solid hit comes in from Kuzwayo. Shuts that down. Elme Krier.
Stop, 20.
Krier sends it long. Waiting to field this is Honono.
Number 20.
Clear communication from referee Marx. Number 20, Zandiswa Kozwa, causing the penalty for Western Province, allowing the Golden Lions women an opportunity to attack their line. Good strong run from Simango, and they have a big chance here. They're deep in the red zone, are the Golden Lions women. Slowing it down, and wisely so. So important that they stay responsible right now. Kumalo, they cannot afford to cough up this opportunity. They've had too few of them. Kuzwayo calling for some support.
Now, you're offside.
Kuzwayo finds that support in the form of Honono. You can see why they call her Duracell, as she has the energy to be absolutely everywhere on the field, the number 6. Tireless player. Chognan Jamen, one of the Springboks in this Golden Lions lineup, takes it forward. The offload from Potgieter, intercepted, but illegally so. Offside is the call. Potgieter. Away it goes to Kuzwayo on a hard line towards the try line. Stopped short though. Protecting the ball there, Tomo. Away they come again. Chognan Jamen. Powered backwards by Mokwai. What a big tackle from the experienced lock forward. And Gwenya tries to keep it moving. Great tackle this from Lauren Adams.
You're off your feet. Leave it.
Money goal. Has a go, crosses the gain line. That's the kind of running they need, these Golden Lions women. The pick and go now from Kumalo.
No!
Stiaan Marx calling the Western Province women away from the ball on the ground. Rumandi Potgieter eyes up her options, sends it to the right, almost beating a couple of tackles there. Simango, Potgieter feeds again. There may be a chance now. Dragged down short of the line. Great dedication. Mashiana can't make it. Potgieter sends it again. And the frustration just does not stop for the Golden Lions women. The tenacity of defense from the Western Province women, just too much for the side in red and white time and again today. But they have never stopped trying, the home team. The Western Province women on their travels here, they are showing just how much they've grown into this season. Played 3-1-2 coming into this one. They are setting themselves up to be up near the top of women's rugby in South Africa yet again this season. Over the top it goes, taken in by the impressive youngster Anushka Groenewald. Just 20 years old, of Brackenfell Rugby Club.
Don't run.
And Elme Kruer sends it long. Hails from Johannesburg, does Elme Kruer. Back on home turf today. and surely enjoying this
Line is
lead
the
which the
middle.
DHL Western Province
Line is the
women have,
middle.
43 points to 15. They are in full control of this match. However, the performance from the Golden Lions women in the second half has been outstanding. They allowed those 2 early tries, which really hurt their chances of having a comeback in the match. But since then, they've dominated possession and put some points on the board. Another good line out, well executed. Ngwenya arriving, the 20-year-old, just in time. Fighting for the ball on the ground. Potgieter sends it away. That rush defense of the Western Province women so disruptive to the efforts of the Golden Lions women. Simango dragged down. Potgieter changes direction. Here comes Areta Tomo. More solid play from the Golden Lions women, keeping their hopes alive, building up phases in this second half, which they struggled to do in the first. Looks like Tandile Mazwi may have just caught a boot to the face. That's a big, strong run from Kuzwayo. She is having a stormer. And now there's a chance on the outside. Straight running and then unleashing the outside back. And over goes Gurajena. What a finish. Ratizo Gurajena. The biokineticist dots down in the corner. Off the bench into the action, Ratizo Gurajena. Under the attentions of Lushel Hanekom, who has been so brilliant since coming off the bench. Manages to dot down in the corner just about. In the final 10 minutes of the match now, the Lions have represented themselves extremely well here in the second half. Unfortunately for them, it's going to be another loss, which surely puts their season to bed in terms of their ambitions of making the top 4. Played 4, 1-0 will be the result after this one. Although they've been closing down the deficits in these weeks gone by, and they've shown just how they've done that here in the second half at home. Potgieter, challenging one, it's going to drop short. Goes bouncing into the Western Province players, but what a try it was. Eye-popping stuff from the Golden Lions women. That's great running there from Alia Chognan-Jamen, committing the defender, making sure Voicendu was taken out of the conversation. But Dussel Hanekom getting across field to put in that tackle effort. The big front ranker, she has been outstanding since coming onto the field. Growing the talent pool in South African women's rugby impressively in this World Cup year, so crucial. And there will be a European tour preceding the World Cup for the Springbok women, and each and every single lady on the field right now would hope to be a part of that touring squad in this prestigious year for women's rugby that will culminate in a World Cup in England in August. Just about holding on to the ball there. Under duress was Alicia Willemse. Juggling it, retaining it in the end. And the Western Province women have a chance with ball in hand, which has been few and far between here in the second half. Anushka Groenewald was next up, followed by Anushka Ekron. And now the knock-on comes.
Got advantage for knock-on tackle.
From tight head prop Tandile Mazwi. The next up to the plate, Sindiswa Ngwenya. SA under 20 representative carries it forward for the Golden Lions. The kick over the top, looks for the running Honono. Look how much energy she has, the number 6. She is everywhere, protecting the ball on the ground. Lauren Adams, illegally so. Quick ball is what they'll want. Surely they're going to go for the tap and go here. And indeed they do in the end. Just head down, straight into contact.
Never onside.
Not onside, so another advantage for the Golden Lions women. Can they strike again here late on? Inside center, Simango looking for support. She found her teammate slightly ahead of her. Potgieter plays it blind. Her center partner, Mashiane, the next to carry it forward, as did Simango. And the Golden Lions women are that close to the line now. Can they capitalize here? Over they go. It's another try for the home side. Their energies never extinguished. They go, and they go again. Sinalo Honono, she richly deserves that try. Hails from Mthatha. And she's given her absolute all today. The pick and go, took it to the line. The defensive effort's not enough. Just managed to dot it down on the line before being driven backwards. And leader of her people, Rumandi Potgieter, places the ball on the tee.
They're diving on our players.
Where do you mean they're diving on your players?
They dived on our number 15.
Completely missed him. She completely missed her.
Alicia Willemse making the way all the way to the referee to voice her concerns before running back to join the team talk under the posts. Rumandi Potgieter, oh, that one goes drifting away. Good strike on that one. Very entertaining match here in Gauteng today. They really did themselves dirty, did the Golden Lions women, by conceding those 2 tries to start off this second half. Took the match away from themselves and nullified the efforts that they're putting in here to mount a comeback, an unlikely one though it may have been in the second half. So I imagine the DHL Western Province side had about 12 less points. How the nails would be being bitten now.
It's backwards.
Backwards is the call, diving on possession. Promise Sithole, the silent killer, the 19-year-old front ranker replacement. And the ball goes long from Rumandi Potgieter. The bounce is unkind for Voicendu, but she gets on it in the end. Great pressure from Gurajena, but Voicendu gets past the first defender, flirting with the touchline there. What a player is Voicendu, stays in field. Unbelievable work from the left winger. And here's another impressive individual, Anushka Groenewald. Just 20 years of age, slotted into hooker when the yellow card came for Ndamase, showing her versatility. Creer away to Hanekom. Looking left and right, Alicia Willemse sent it to Creer. Western Province woman with a rare attacking opportunity in the second half. Upright running, and a big hit comes from Matamba. Willemse, she has a crisp pass on her, sent it to Creer. Creer negotiating the defenders, and under pressure, in pain. Looks like Willemse took a rough contact there. Stiaan Marx with the double blast on the whistle. Going to have a chat with the assistant referee. This might not end well for somebody out there.
This is a bit of a nudge and pull. 13 just was pulling the one's legs.
It was 13 red that made that tackle.
Yes.
So it's a little bit late, so I'm going to go with the penalty against it. That's what started it. Captain, number 13 made that late tackle. That started the entire scuffle, so I'm going to go with the penalty against number 13.
Penalty to Western Province. No cards forthcoming. Clear with the tap and go. Looked like she was intimating that she would be kicking it for the touchline. Bit of misdirection, and she sent it wide. That pass dipping towards the bootlaces. No good, but rescued. And that's another poor one from Willemse.
Still have advantage for knock-on.
She'll be frustrated with herself there. The knock-on comes. Chance squandered for the Western Province women, and the Golden Lions will go again with possession. Strong defense from Western Province on that occasion. And again, they come piling in.
Stay 18. Touched!
Touched is the call, the charge down attempt from Western Province. Voicendu, she's got the hands, she's got the pace, she's got the dedication and the grit. She is some kind of player. Willemse there to clear. Always at the point of the breakdown, Willemse. She has that scrum half energy. Creer. You heard a crow, yeah! That's another big strong hit. And it looks like it was Provia Mashiane who made the tackle. The kick comes through. Not a bad idea that from Western Province. Capitalizing on their field position, keeping the ball in the right area of the field, and forcing the Golden Lions to travel almost 80 meters plus if they want to score another try. The match, of course, has slipped through the fingers of the home team. They allowed just too many flurries of tries in that first half, and then to start out the second as well. But once more, they've shown their improvements game on game through this season. But the fact that they only have 7 matches to play means that the 4 that they've lost are going to be detrimental to their cause. No jump that time. Kuzwayo just waiting.
Hands in the ruck.
She was able to secure possession for the Golden Lions. Hands in the ruck from Western Province. There are many players threatening to suffer from cramp out there, and many, of course, who already have. Romandi Potgieter puts her back into that one, knocks it into touch, the angle not quite right. So they'll start from just behind their own 10-meter line. Will the Golden Lions woman and Tebogo Rakgatla will feed it. She hails from Pretoria, the replacement hooker. Great line-out work from the Golden Lions. It's been impressive from both sides at line-out time today. Juggling in possession, and Alicia Willemse capitalizes. Johnny on the spot. And now away it goes from Nomsa Mokwai. Advantage over for the knock-on. Willemse looking to get there quickly, and she does just that. Away to Creer. Creer tries to delay her pass, but the runners not going into space, bumping into bodies, leading to the Western Province women traveling backwards in possession. We're in the final minute of the match now. A few seconds left. Forward comes Mokwai, unrelenting the lock forward for the Western Province women. Lushal Hanekom once again making meters with ball in hand. Oh, she is a powerhouse. Alicia Willemse, the woman of Western Province, looking to score a try to finish this match with a flourish, having heard the hooter sound, not satisfied to just knock it into touch. Creer slings it wide for Ndu. Voice Ndu with the offload in contact.
Number 22,
the knock-on comes
onside
from Sesetu Mchazi. So what's the choice here from Creer? They could finish the match now if they so choose. Do they have the energy in their legs to go for one more try? Or will they be satisfied with the results? Not at all. They came to play. And play they shall. Creer takes her time, lines it up, knocks it into touch, tries to win as many meters as possible for her Western Province side, whose rolling maul has been looking impressive.
Just hold, we're making subs, just hold. We're making subs, just hold. I think you being sub, number one. You being sub. Number one, you being sub.
Kuzwayo comes from the field at the very last moment for Mkonose, the 20-year-old, winning a valuable cap. But that's all the time she'll have, Mkonose. Just a few seconds. Dancing on the touchlines, Kuzwayo, showing that win or lose, it's all about the game that they play. Jumping into the arms of her opposition, Sinalo Honono. A great spirit about both of these sides. Win or lose, they are proud to be playing and to be continuing the legacy of women's rugby in South Africa here at the Emirates Airline Park in Gauteng. Great camaraderie between all of these women. How impressive was Marie Daluzi coming on the 19 for Western Province. She is a tower of power. And this Western Province women's side have plenty of potential left in this year's competition. Between the referee, the players, everyone involved, the spirit of rugby is alive and well. And here's some of the highlights from the match today. A try coming from Rosalind Portis, and Rosalind Portis again setting this one up. Look at the athleticism of the flanker Mkabo, stretching away from her opposition, chasing her down. Two backline players, Simango left in her dust, and Tobila Msizazwe, the lightning winger for the Lions, not quick enough to catch up with the lanky flanker. And then the Golden Lions women had their chance to strike back, and strike they did. Wonderful line here from Chognan Jamen, committing the defender, Voice and Do, but just enough in the tank to get over in the corner there, picking up and going again were the Golden Lions women, their right wing, Msizazwe. And here's Msizazwe again, just coming off of her right wing and in a set move, stretching the defense of Western Province, running that looping line and getting over. The replacement, number 22, Ratidzo Gurajena, pardon me, getting over in the corner with a smile on her face, and right she was to have that. Rati is what they call her. She's represented South Africa, the Touch Rugby World Cup. Over the line they went in the end, the Golden Lions women, showing that they can score in the tight and in the loose. They have plenty of potential. It just hasn't gone their way this season. 4 matches, 4 losses now for the Golden Lions women, but their spirit has not been dampened. So let's look back at the results from this weekend. The Bulls Daisies with another dominant win, 69 points to 5 over the Sharks women. The Border Ladies going down by 13 points to 48 against the Sanlam Boland Dames. And the Border Ladies are a competitive side, so that just shows how quality the Boland Dames side is this year. It's going to be very interesting to see which is the side that will assumedly go into contention with the Bulls Daisies for potentially that final match, but certainly the playoffs. EP Queens losing narrowly to the Free State Women. Great effort from Eastern Province, while the Free State Women continue to show signs of quality here in the Women's Premier Division. And the match we've just witnessed, the DHL Western Province women showing that they will be a force to be reckoned with in this year's Women's Premier Division with that emphatic 43 points to 25 victory over the home side, the Golden Lions women. And here's the next round of fixtures, round 5 of 7. So remember, time running out for those teams that want to make it to the knockout stages. The Sharks women will host DHL Western Province in what should be an interesting one, but one that the Western Province side will be confident of winning. The Bulls Daisies will host the Border Ladies. That's an uphill battle for Border. Border is having a tough time of it right now. A couple of narrow losses and then a bigger one, and the Bulls Daisies might put a big one on them. We'll see. Eastern Province Queens will be hosting the Golden Lions women. Can they get a victory there, which they so richly deserve, the Golden Lions women? It'll be a tough one, but they've shown the signs today that they can get it done. And then the Free State women will host the Boland Dames. That should be one to watch for sure. Free State have been outstanding thus far. A couple of narrow victories in the last 2 weeks, and the Boland Dames have been growing into this season and shining. They may be one of the contenders. In fine fettle, the Emirates Airline Park Field, we thank you for joining us here today. What a match it was between the Golden Lions women and the Western Province women. The Women's Premier Division in South Africa is alive and well. 3 more rounds to go after this before the playoffs in this Rugby World Cup year. We hope that you join us for all of those.